Hello, everyone. This is Doug Davis, broker in charge at Crombie Realty, and here with another Ask Doug. And if you're liking these, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe. And today I wanted to talk about addenda for real property, um, real property sales. So if you're trying to do it on your own, these are documents that you would need by law to have attached to your contract, or if you're a broker, you need to make sure that these are all part of the contract. So there's some obligatory things that you must have by law. One would be, for example, the disclosure statement, where you disclose things good or bad about the property, things that might affect the value of the property. So the disclosure form. We're also required now to disclose if a property is or is not a short-term rental property, or could be or cannot be a short-term rental. That's a requirement. We're also required um, to present 5 different maps of for each property, at least on Oahu we do. And that would be a noise map, an air compatibility map, tsunami map, special flood zone. And that's a projection with sea level rise if water will be ponding in your particular property. And the other is a estimate scaled at 3.2 feet higher than it is today, and what that would look like whenever that sea level rise level has been reached. That might be in 20 years, 50 years, or even 100 years. The calculation for that is pretty much unknown, actually. So, but anyway, those are the 5 maps. There's lead-based paint. So if you have a house built and painted prior to 1979, you must fill that out if you have any knowledge of it, or if you don't have any knowledge of it. But if it's painted pre-1979, probably was painted with lead paint, which has probably been covered over by new paint that doesn't include lead. So that's okay, it's encapsulated. And then another mandatory by law form would be if you're selling a leasehold property, you must disclose the leasehold nature and take the ground lease and summarize it in plain English for all to understand. So you take a 100 page ground lease and convert it into a 1 or 2 page summary. The terms are X and it costs this much, and then what happens at the end of the lease. So those are all requirements of law. But then there's all kinds of other addenda, of course, things that make life a little easier, and easier for the drafting attorneys to put into the deed for escrow to follow. That'd be a 1031 exchange document if you're going to be exchanging a rental property for another rental property. As is addenda. If you're an agent, dual agency. Buyer agency now is a requirement for all buyers now. Oceanfront, you certainly want the help of an oceanfront addenda. If you're selling something that's on the ocean or the beach or on the water, you want to have oceanfront addenda, because it contains all sorts of good language that helps a buyer understand some of the ramifications of purchasing oceanfront. So there you have it. There's lots more addenda that can help put together a contract so there's an understanding between buyer and seller. So I hope that helps. And if you have any real estate needs, buying, selling, or property management needs, please give me a call and also keep those questions coming. All right, till next week. Thanks so much.